Hey lovies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you had a great weekend. Today's video is at the request of one of my sweet subbies. I was asked to do a video on my favorite blushes. So last night when I was getting things ready for the video this morning, I kind of went through my collection and I took a look at what I have and I realized I love blush. So with that being said, I narrowed it down to 10 of my favorites. I'm just a very big blush lover, so narrowing it down to 10 was rather hard, but I thought 10 would be a good place to start. I'm going to kind of start high-end and work my way back, down to drugstore. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. First blush that I love is this blush from Tom Ford. It is in the shade 01 Love Lust. It's just a very pretty peach coral shade, and I love it is it really brightens up my face. I really enjoy it. The next blush I wanted to share with you guys is this shade by Burberry. This is the light glow blush, and this is in the shade Peony. I'm wearing this today. This is just a beautiful, your traditional, I would say, baby doll pink without being too in your face. It is beautiful. Gorgeous. The next shade I have for you is the Benefit Rockateur. Very, very pretty. I got this when it first came out and I went back and forth about whether or not I was going to get it, just because, people were talking about it on YouTube and it was hit or miss depending on who you watched. So I hawed around it and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get it. If I don't like it, I can always return it. I love it. And to be quite honest, I wore it a ton when I first got it. And then I'm like, I need to give something else a try, some love for a while. So I put it back in my collection. And last night when I was going through it, I'm like, oh my God, I forgot about this and I love it so much. So I wanted to share it. The next shade I have for you is the Lorac Baked Matte Satin Blush. I love these. This is in the shade Velvet Rope. And here's what it looks like. First off, this formula of blushes is to die for. And here it is. It is beautiful. It's so buttery feeling. It feels so creamy. It applies like a dream. It blends out beautifully. It's just a really easy product to work with. At times these blushes are on sale for 50% off. So I would if you're interested in trying these, I would highly suggest signing up for Lorac's email alerts and taking advantage when they're on sale, because they are awesome. I have a few others and I love the formula, but that is my favorite. The next shade I want to share with you is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush, and this is in the shade Blissful. Now, it's more of a spring and summer shade, but I had to share it with you guys because it is one of my all-time favorites, and here it is. It is definitely more peachy and more corally. It is just beautiful. Here it is compared. Here's the Tom Ford Love Lust, which has a little bit more shimmer to it, and this is a little bit more matte and flat, but love, 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 love. The next shade I have for you is a cargo shade. This is in the shade Catalina. Another gorgeous baby doll pink. I really gravitate towards baby doll pinks and peaches, if you haven't noticed, and then something in between. But this is beautiful, and the wear of these, you guys, is amazing, and you get a ton of product. It was on Haute Look a lot, and then also too, Kohl's is starting to carry cargo, and you can use your Kohl's cash for cosmetic purchases. So if you're interested in grabbing some cargo blushes, I highly suggest checking Kohl's if you're a frequent shopper and collect the Kohl's cash. This is by Glo Minerals, and this is in the shade Sweet. And oh my God, a Glo Minerals blush, you need to. Oh, look at that pigmentation. Look at that sheen. Gorgeous. I will tell you this. This is probably going to be my jam. I know that sounds so corny. In the spring and the summer. This blush is to die for. It's highly pigmented. You need the tiniest bit. It gives that beautiful sheen, that beautiful glow to your cheeks. It is lovely. And I want to pick up a few more. Share with you is from Nars, and this is Lovejoy. In the pan, it's nothing to write home about. But when you swatch it and when you wear it on the cheeks, it is beautiful. Rusty, and it does have a little bit, in my opinion, a little bit of orange. But I will tell you this, do not let what it looks like swatched and what it looks like in the pan keep you away from getting it, because it is beautiful when you wear it on the cheeks, and it will go with a lot of skin tones, and this is going to be perfect with the tan in the summer, and I cannot wait to wear it. 2 drugstores and then an honorable mention. The first drugstore shade I want to mention is from Wet n Wild, and this is in Pearlescent Pink. If you have not tried this, you need to run out and get it. I think these are like no more than $4, and you can get $1 off coupons all the time. This is probably my favorite drugstore blush. It is gorgeous. Super pigmented. It's just a beautiful shade, and these wear very nicely. So if you've thought about getting these but passed them up because you weren't sure what they would be like, you get a ton of product for the price, and they wear very nicely. So definitely a drugstore shade I have for you is this Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. And I know this one is talked to death here on YouTube, but I had to, there's a reason for it. It is absolutely stunning. And this will go with any skin tone. It is just beautiful. It gives you that luminous glow. It makes you look, I want to say angelic. And the reason why I say angelic is because it's just like you wear it, you put it on, and you look at yourself in the mirror, and it's almost like angels singing. It's just that beautiful. Those things where you hear people talk about and you're like, yeah, really? Really, is it that good? No, it is that good. It was buy one, get one 50% off. So that's definitely, when you see that deal going on, jump on it. But gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The last shade I wanted to share with you guys, I'm calling it an honorable mention for 2 reasons. 1, it's not readily available to everybody currently. And 2, I haven't had it that long, so I didn't think it was very fair to say that it was in my top 10. Because I haven't had it for that long. But it's the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Luminous Flush. I talked about this in my no-buy video. Here's what it looks like on my finger, and then here's what it looks like swatched. And I will tell you this, I wear this at least 3 times a week. It is beautiful. I just cannot say enough good things about it. And I feel bad talking about it because it's sold out currently online right now for VIBs at Sephora.com, and it's not going to be released until later in the month. So I feel bad talking about it, but I'm telling you this, you guys, put it on your wish list. The minute that it hits Sephora, grab it, because I'm sure they're going to be sold out. It is worth it. It is beautiful. It is just so luxurious. It wears beautifully on the skin. It has great staying power. It is probably by far my favorite blush that I own, and I own a lot. So with that being said, those are my 10-ish with an honorable mention favorite blushes. In the comments below, I'd love to hear what you guys are liking. I like to kind of write down what you guys recommend, and then the next time I hit up Sephora or Ulta or wherever, I like to swatch them and see, because I love blush. So those are kind of my favorite things to purchase. Anywho, you guys, it is time for me to get my daughter up. I'm pretty sure you can hear her screaming. Maybe you can't. We got to get her ready for school and start. As always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.